family. First and foremost, all praise to the Most High. First and foremost, all praise to the Most High. Love you guys, man. Love you guys, man. Just keep being great, man. Keep being amazing, man. Scrap, stay woke. Close your eyes as a boy. Open your eyes as a man. Keep your mind on your money and always keep a civil head. Peace and blessings, man. Remember that. Love you guys, man. It's crazy, fellas. As time go on, you start seeing more and more and more and more how nobody cares about you. Nobody gives a fuck about you unless you bring something to the table. And a lot of y'all fellas, y'all never want to face the fact that anybody you deal with is some sort of attachment to it. For example, if you're a drug dealer, you might have a whole lot of girls, especially in our community, the so-called black community. You're gonna always have a lot of girls because women love things that's temporary. Females love to juggle 5 or 6 guys at one time. They might tell you they don't. They might act like they don't. In all reality, this is the world we in now. Society created them. The whole feminist movement created them to be this way. So when she deal with a drug dealer and he go to prison, everybody, any one of you guys who ever been in jail and y'all was in a relationship before y'all got incarcerated, and y'all still was in a relationship when y'all was incarcerated, every guy who I ever seen in jail or whoever I knew was in jail, they knew their girl was outside in the outside world having sex and running around with different men. They knew that. And most of the men incarcerated, they didn't care because they knew they couldn't do nothing for their women outside of the incarceration. They knew that. But they still accepted their women. They still accepted them. And the women accepted them too as well. That's what women love to do. Women want you to be home. Women want you to be working. They want you to be what they want you to be, and they still want to go out and do what they do and come back home to you. That's what they love to do, fellas. They love to do that and they want to do that. This is why a lot of them deal with jailbirds, and this is why a lot of them deal with guys who's in the street, murderers, gangsters, scammers. This is what they love. Especially if they have a baby by you. And most men don't want to be lonely. Most men don't want to be lonely. You understand? Because a lot of that is from their mother. A lot of men got mother indoctrination in them. You understand? When anything hit the fan, they always go to mommy house. They go to jail, come out, they go to mommy house. They go to jail, they come out, they parole at mommy house. They get kicked out of their girl house, they go to mommy house. They get kicked out of their wife house, they go to mommy house. And this is why I tell y'all to always get your own crib. Whether it's a room, an apartment, a condo, whatever. Get your own. So that female don't have no leverage over you. Everything is leverage and control, fellas. You understand? So that's what women love to do. That scenario. They want you to be home. They want you to be working. And they want to run around and do what they do and come back to you without you saying nothing. Every girl, especially in America, the Western society. So don't ever get it twisted. This is why when you get your female mad or she feel you doing something, she go out and do it. She come back to you because she don't want you to say nothing. But that's her secret, and I told you that in numerous videos. Their power is their lust and their secrets. That's what each and every one of you guys gotta understand. Y'all gotta get it. Gotta understand, nobody cares about you, man. Nobody. You in this world alone. Men are looked down upon. Men are looked at according to what they have. This is why you have to level up. This is why you have to build yourself up. You have to, fellas. Because nobody cares about you unless you're doing something for them as a man. That's what it is. This was society orchestrated us, and this was society do to us men. You're nothing unless you have something. Remember that, fellas. Women love to deal with temporary guys because 90% of women, 95% of women, dads wasn't in their life long term. A lot of women, dads were in their life temporary. So that was a temporary seed that was planted in her head and in her mind. So now when she deal with a scammer or a drug dealer or a killer, everything is temporal. And I told y'all too, numerous times, women deal with killers. A female deal with a killer because most women had abortions and they're killers as well. So in her mind, she feels like great minds think alike. That's what you gotta understand. You gotta get these things, man. I know it's hard, and I know it's very, very difficult to face. But when you face it, the spell is broken, fellas. Nobody cares about you, down to your moms. You look at your moms, her favorite kid was the kid that gave her things, that came when she called. When she called, when her whatever kid came at the drop of a dime, that was her favorite kid. Your girl, your wife, you're the best husband in the world when you paying all the bills. You're the best husband in the world when you buy her a car. You're the best husband in the world when you pay for a vacation to go out with her girls. And you think she out there having a good time, she getting her back blown out. She come back home to you, bring your gifts back, telling you how much fun she had, but she's not gonna tell you the real fun that she had. That dude's gotta understand, man. Y'all dudes gotta face it. Whether it's your wife, I know this is gut wrenching, and I know it hurts, but you gotta free your mind, fellas. Free your mind. Your greatness, man. We're built on the truth. We built this world up. But nobody cares about us. The purse that your wife wear, the toilet that she sit on, the bed that she lay on, the house that shield her from the weather and animals and other things that are harm her was built by men. Men built the world. Everybody hate us. Think about that. You gotta really get a grip on yourself, fellas. All the girls you dealt with in your life, they dealt with you, got what they got from you. What about the previous guys that they dealt with before you? Whether she had 3-year relationships, whether she had 2-year relationships, she got what she got out of each and every one of those men, and on to the next. And what you think your ex is doing right now, on to the next. Fucking and sucking the next dude. And once she suck him and fuck him dry, she on to the next victim. It's the same way I see insects. They fly around different gardens. They take certain things from flowers. Once they suck a flower dry, fly off and go to the next flower. Same thing women do to men. They deal with you, victimize you, drain you, and then go on to the next victim. And every one of you guys who listening to this video, what you think your exes is doing now? Either they had babies after you, either they got married after you. You understand? And you gotta understand this, and this is what I was taught. If a girl don't cheat on you, always remember somebody next in line. It was just your turn, and you gotta realize this. Your wife that you lay with every night, when y'all get divorced, what you think she gonna be doing? Because women hate to be alone. Women hate to be alone. There's 3 things you gotta realize that women hate. Women hate to be alone. Women hate accountability. And women hate the truth. These are the 3 things that women hate. And they hate to face. But they want you to give them the 3 things that they hate. I gotta remember that. Women hate accountability, truth, and loneliness. That's what y'all all gotta realize. Because all the girls you broke up with, I promise you, all these weak guys that's thirsty, that wanna suck girls, bitches' toes and eat their pussies and their ass and suck their titties and give them money, and they wanna jump. When they say how I jump, there's a whole bunch of guys out there that's having a fun time with your ex. So you gotta deal with it, fellas. How many of y'all baby mothers had babies after you? Think about it. How many of y'all baby mothers got boyfriends after you? How many of your baby mothers is working or clubbing, fucking niggas after clubs, cause she mad at you and she wanna have a night out with the girls? How many of your baby mothers or your girlfriends fucking niggas at work? Cause you gotta realize this. How many jobs you had and you worked at and you fuck bitches after work, during work, on the clock, off the clock. So the same way how you did it to somebody else, baby mother or somebody else girlfriend or somebody else daughter or sister, that's the same shit that's going on with your baby mama or your ex-wife. She's sucking and fucking somebody because you're not doing it no more. So you gotta face these facts, fellas. And the more you face these facts and the more you face the truth, everything else will fall into place. I know it hurts. I know y'all probably feeling it. I know I probably touched some of your hearts, but I need to. You gotta free yourself, man, with these things. Don't ever get it twisted, fellas. You gotta stand on truth, and you gotta stand on what's going on in this world. The truth is not hidden no more. Everything is revealed. And women is doing it without hiding anything. They telling you who they are. All these women on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, half naked. How many guys you think is in their DM? And you gotta understand this, right? Men go by what they see, women go by what they hear. So if your wife or somebody got a co-worker that's saying the right things that you're not, what you think is gonna happen? Over some drinks, over a work party, and they got some coquito in their system or some Ciroc or some Don Julio or whatever the name of that drink is, Casamigos, Hennessy. And he said the right thing and she comfortable with him already. Cause y'all gotta realize this. Women are comfortable with men that they see every day. Whether it's at work, whether it's at a coffee shop, whether it's at Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. When a girl sees somebody all the time and he's a decent looking man and he working and he call a decent conversation, that's easy access. And when you ain't doing the right thing, bingo, Tyrone or Hector or Martin or Tyrone or Victor, whatever his name is gonna be your wife or your girl or your baby mama. So you gotta accept these things, because when it happen, you can still be sane. Every girl gonna leave you, no matter who is it. Your mama leave you when she kick you out, when she tell you need to go, or when she try to tell you you're not paying enough in rent, or you need to help out with all the bills. That's a form of getting kicked out. So when you really start understanding this and you unwind your brain, everything will fall into place. Nobody cares about you. At the end of the day, you gotta care about yourself and you gotta love yourself. Fuck everybody else. That's what you gotta realize. If it ain't your kids, fuck everybody else. Or other thinking brothers like you, fuck everybody else. Women are selfish and women are all about themselves, and that's just the bottom line truth. And y'all gotta face these facts. I told y'all that in the previous videos. Face the truth. You gotta get it, my brothers. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but once you get this pill in your system and you know the truth, your life will excel. She don't want to be treated like a wife. She want to be treated like a slut. And a lot of y'all guys who deal with y'all women, y'all want to make love to her. She don't like that. She do not like that, fellas. 98% of the women I fuck are treated like a whore. And they know that. They know that. The ones that listen to my channel, they know that. Because I knew it will always end. I knew these things. I don't give a fuck, just like they don't give a fuck. And that's what it gotta be. So we all don't give a fuck. And once you learn that, you can focus on yourself more. You could be better. And that's the game. That's the end game. You're not gonna find a girl who's gonna check every box off. Fuck her boxes. Work on yourself. Get your money. Do things for you. And everything else gonna fall where you need it to fall. Bottom line. Always put the Most High first. Always be grateful. And always be thankful. And show gratitude every day for the things you have. Because you got more than somebody. Love yourself, fellas. Bet on yourself. And just remember, every girl is temporal. Every girl. Fuck them. Leave them. And keep going. That's all you need to do. Take care of your kids at all times. And the Most High take care of you at all times. This life is meant to be alone, fellas. You're supposed to be home alone. You're supposed to be cooking for yourself. You're supposed to be cleaning for yourself. You're supposed to do all these great things for you. And you only. Fuck everyone except for your kids. Focus on yourself. Love yourself. Stop worrying about the women, the ones in your family and the ones you're fucking and dating. Her job is here to get fucked. And that's what you gotta understand, bottom line. That's her job, to get fucked. Your job is to be great. Your job is to conquer the world. And your job is to be amazing at all times. Right, my kings? Keep being great kings. Peace and blessings. And I'll see you guys in the comments. A billion salutes, man. Scrap, stay woke. Close your eyes as a boy and open your eyes as a man. Till next time, not alone. Peace and blessings.